Hi, I am doing this video because I said that I would do a follow-up video. My son's situation has gotten better in one way. We have assured a doctor on August 13th who works in hospital for special care, and he specializes with quadriplegics like my son. However, we don't have the meds as of July 7th, and we have been frantically trying to figure out what we were going to do. We found out why we were treated like drug addicts because Dr. O'Keefe, who worked out of now called the Northeast Medical Facility, was let go for overprescribing medicine. I also found out that he had 3 facilities with 3 full caseloads. So I am not the only person that is sitting here going, oh my God. So now Northeast, instead of preparing, they prepared to obviously let him go. They sent out letters to about a quarter of the people saying doctors they could go to, and those doctors have now been turning down those patients. So they go through all this. They do what they need to make it necessary to get rid of their doctor. However, they forgot what doctors are all about. It's helping patients. Okay, maybe Dr. O'Keefe did prescribe too much medication, and maybe some of those people were drug addicts, but it was not done on a case-by-case individual basis. We walked in there and I had no idea what we were walking into. We were prejudged that he was a drug addict. How you don't see a wheelchair with a head switch and that he can't use 4 limbs because he's a quadriplegic, I'll never know. We were treated so incredibly terribly. Everybody who knows me, I am a strong woman. I don't bow down. I don't, spend a lot of time, poor me, poor my son. I'm like, hey, it's the life we got. Let's go. We're out. We're doing it. But to bring me to tears on the way home, we were treated absolutely disgusting. And now I find out the cover-up was he resigned. Well, thanks to everybody viewing my video and people giving me information and then me following up on the information, I now find out he was let go because they felt he was overprescribing medication. So now we're not going to look at everybody. We're all a bunch of damn drug addicts. Not that my son needs that medication or it could kill him. We're all drug addicts. So anybody of Dr. O'Keefe's group that was serviced by him and decides to go out and take extreme measures and go do heroin, if they die, Northeast Medical Group is 100% responsible. Because they're not taking care of people. They're not. They just, all of a sudden, everybody's going down on their medication. It doesn't matter if it's the only med regime that ever worked for my kid. Everybody's going off their medication. You're going down until we wean you off. We don't care how sick you get with withdrawal. We don't care that your staff can't get you out of bed. We don't care that you're going to lay in that bed and get depression will set in and everything else. You're all going down. This is bullshit. They should have figured out a way to get rid of the doctor and still service the patients. They should have spent countless hours, I don't care if it was 24 hours a day, going through case by case by case. This one needs this one needs that. This one needs this one needs that. I'm not a doctor, but I can figure out. There were people that didn't need their medication that were getting it, and obviously help funding their houses and selling it, which I know happens because people need the money to live on. So they are selling it. They're selling it to the other people, and that's how his medication ends up out on the street. But they did not go case by case. We're all a bunch of damn drug addicts. Now on the 7th, I am so frightened. I'm scared. I spent countless hours in the hospital 6 years ago trying to keep my son alive. And I'll be damned now if I'm going to lose him over the ridiculousness of the way Northeast Medical Group got rid of people. They got rid of his doctor. Okay, prepare. Figure out what we're going to do. Who's going to still get the medication? We're not all drug addicts. My son is a quadriplegic. Everything is hard. It is hard to get out of bed. It is hard to find staff that can actually stretch him. It is hard for him to eat. It is hard for him to go to the bathroom. It's hard for him to get to doctors. It's hard for him to get his scripts picked up. But that's why I have good staff that help me. I direct everybody where to go, what to do, how we're going to do this. It's hard for me being a mother watching most of you have never watched what I have to watch on a daily basis. Watching my son try to scratch because he's annoyed and there's nobody that's close enough to get that scratch. Watching him try to use the bathroom is heartbreaking. Unless you've been in this, you have no idea. And being treated so badly by a medical facility is ridiculous. I have enough hard on my plate. My son has enough hard things for him. We've got it. We've learned how to deal with hard. We have come from laying in a hospital bed, not knowing if he's going to live, to him living in an apartment and living a pretty much normal life. We've gone down to the lowest form of medication we possibly can. But now a doctor's visit became, in my opinion, brutal, disgusting. You figured out you were going to get rid of the doctor, but you didn't figure out what you're going to do with the people that really need you. Isn't a doctor supposed to do no harm? Well, Northeast Medical Group, you got doctors there. How come you're harming people? How come? And then I found out from everybody writing into me, which I appreciate, and if I didn't get back to you one by one, there have been thousands. I am trying to get back to people. Now I'm trying to find some of the people that I'm supposed to be following up with, because I have to go through thousands of messages, and I appreciate it. But if I didn't get back to you one by one, thank you so much for caring. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you for sharing. And, keep going. Like, share this video now, because now I thought when they told me we had a doctor as of the 13th, I thought I was going to have to zip my son in a hospital for one day. One day. Get his script, get enough to get him through till the 13th. I did not realize when I was told this morning, it is August 13th. So now I'm looking for a month. The last time we called Northeast Medical, trying to get one more script to get us through, we were told the director of the place will be calling us. Probably doesn't like the media that I'm going to unleash on them. And I'm not sure, but I am a taxpayer in the state of Connecticut. I am not an isolated case. He had 3 practices full of patients that needed him. So why the news groups aren't picking this up, I don't know. Channel 3, Channel 8, there's a lot of us out there. I may just be the only one with a big mouth, but I'm a mom, and I'm not going to watch him go. So I need help. I need somebody to get me to where I get that script. And I appreciate everybody who's been there to support me through my first video, and I'm sorry, but we're getting down to the wire, and I'm getting more and more nervous. And I need people to talk to their congressmen, Channel 8, Channel 3, all my local news groups. Be there for me. I had one gentleman that I actually taped a thing last night when we thought that we were in a better situation than we are. He's from Mystic News. He's going to be posting that interview. He also had someone else that I told him, people on my Facebook were telling me they're in the same situation. She came down and we did something too. So that should be out on YouTube shortly. Should be probably out on Mystic News, which is on Facebook, which is his website on Facebook. He's trying to help me in whatever way possible, but I need the help. I want to thank Alan. Alan, you have been unbelievably sharing for me, and I so appreciate it, and I feel like I got a new friend and somebody who cares. And everybody else that's given me advice and stuff, I thank you. I thank you, and I'm trying to follow up on every single one. And I'm sorry, but I got to the point last night of 5 hours in sending messages to people. I'll probably not be able to answer everybody individually, but this video answers you. Thank you so much. Please help me. I appreciate everything you're doing. I just need to figure out what I'm going to do tomorrow. Thank you.